A very good morning to all of you, grade 7, and welcome in our social science class. As we have finished block 13, India's constitution, so it's time for sample answers. Today we will review our homework and discuss question answers of worksheets and content book, and also bonus questions. Question of the day. As these are sample answers that may vary from your answers, you just watch the video, review your answers, and edit whatever mistake you did. You have to match your answers only. With these sample answers, don't just copy them. If you feel that your answers are not matching and totally wrong, then only you correct them, otherwise, no need to change. Clear, children? Okay, so get ready. Be sure that you have all these essentials with you, your workbook, content book, stationery, and notebook in which you have written your answers. So what is our aim? Our aim is to review the homework and discuss answers of content book and workbook. So let's start with worksheets. Open page 12 of your workbook. Worksheet 1, Purpose of the Constitution. So before starting, children, I want to clear the answer of discussion as I asked in the comment section. There were two doubts. As day before yesterday, some children asked about amendment. What is amendment? So I want to clear that when the constitution was made, the situations was different. So it is mentioned there, if there is a change in the form of government, the constitution would also need to be changed. It may also undergo a change or to be amended if a new law has to be introduced or an old law has to be changed or removed. In starting in the preamble, you can open page 11 and read preamble to the Indian Constitution in the picture. So what is written there? We the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens. That time only 3 words were there in the preamble. And later, 2 terms were added, socialist and secular, in 1976 in the 42nd Amendment. So, amendment means संशोधन, means कुछ नया जोड़ना. तो these 2 terms, socialist and secular, were added in 42nd Amendment. I think it is clear to you. And yesterday's video, I asked to describe the nature, write 4 words, describe the nature of our state. Some children have written 5 words, it's okay, that is good. The words are 5, I asked only 4. So those who have written 4, that is also correct, and those who have written 5, that is also correct. The words are sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, and the 5th word is republic. But some children have written equality, liberty, justice, and fraternity. These are our national goals, not describe the nature of our state. Clear? So let's start with worksheet 1, Purpose of the Constitution. The first question is, which of the following best defines the Constitution? You know the answer. What is the definition of Constitution? That is the word, a set of rules to govern the country. Then question number 2, write 3 ways in which a country with a constitution is different from a country without a constitution. So country with a constitution, you can write in your own words. With a constitution, it will have rules to run the government. It will have laws for people to follow. and the powers of the leaders will be clear and defined. Whereas country without a constitution, all sentences are opposed. It will not have rules to run the government. It will not have laws for people to follow. And the powers of the leaders will be undefined and perhaps unlimited. Question number 3. Some rich and powerful people believe that they should frame the rules for governing the country. Do you agree? Give one or two reasons to support your answer. What do you think, children? If you are writing yes, so you have to, if you are agree, you have to give the reasons also. But I am not agree with this. Okay? Rich and powerful people, if the rich and powerful people believe that they should frame the rules for governing the country, my answer is no, I am not agree, because if they will make rules for their benefit, they may dominate poors and weakers, and one section of scheduled caste or scheduled tribes or poors and weakers will remain with lots of problems. Clear? Now move to the worksheet 2. Drafting of the Indian Constitution. And the first question, you have to arrange the events in the given timeline, and the sequence is D, C, E, B, A. Question number 2, fill in the boxes with the key details of the drafting of the Indian Constitution. So title of event, drafting of the Indian Constitution. In the first, main people involved, and who were they? Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel, Sarojini Naidu, Krishnaswamy Iyengar. And in the next box, actions taken by people, debates and discussion and forming committees to prepare the draft. And third box, reasons for the event. India became independent and it needed to have its own government and constitution. And in the last box, results of the event. The Indian Constitution came into force on 26th January 1950. Now, move to third question. If you were a part of the drafting committee of the Indian Constitution, what would you find the most difficult and why? It would be difficult for me to make a common set of rules for a diverse country as India is a diverse country with different religious, regional and linguistic communities. So it is very difficult for me to draft a Indian Constitution. Now move to the third worksheet, secularism. So for writing answer of question number 1, you have to read the text. Why do you think the policeman is not forcing the Sikh man to wear a helmet? The policeman is not forcing the Sikh man to wear the turban because it is a religious symbol for him. If the policeman asks the Sikh man to remove the turban, it would violate his religious rights and interfere with his religious beliefs. Question number 2 is, write 2 features of secularism in India. The answer is direct. The textbook in page 12. Everyone is free to practice, profess and propagate any religion of his or her choice. People are allowed to wear headscarves, burqas, turbans, skull caps, a cross, or a rosary anywhere they wish to, because these are religious symbols for different religions. Clear? Okay. Now, the question number 3. Give an example of when it becomes necessary for the state to interfere with the religious matters. The government can interfere with religion when it has to ban unfair practices such as untouchability, which leads to discrimination against a group of people. So our discussion of worksheets is over, and I hope all answers of worksheet is clear to you. Now move to practice question. As the first question is write whether true or false. You know the answer. I will not tell this. Question number 2. Describe in your own words that what is meant by a constitution. This answer is also in your textbook. A constitution is a document that defines the powers and functions of the government as well as the rights and duties of the citizens. A constitution not only tells us the nature of the government but also lays down the rules for society. Now, question number 3, write 3 things that would be different in India if we did not have a constitution. If India did not have a constitution, we would not know how to choose our leaders, and the powers of the prime minister and the president would not be defined. Citizens would not have rights. There would be no defined laws, and people could behave in any way they choose to. Question number 4, fill in the blanks that you write yourself. Then question number 5, what is a preamble? What does the preamble to the Indian Constitution declare India to be? A preamble is an introduction to the Constitution. The preamble to the Indian Constitution declares India to be a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. Clear? Now, question number 6, write in sequence 6 key events that led to the drafting of the Indian Constitution. Key events. First, the Constituent Assembly is formed in 1946. Second, India gets freedom in 1947. Third, the Constituent Assembly forms committees which presents reports based on which the drafting committee is formed. Fourth, a draft by the drafting committee is presented. Fifth, debates and discussions are held on the draft presented by the drafting committee. And sixth, the constitution is adopted on 26th November 1949. Now, question number 7. Which of the following statement does not support secularism? Tick the correct answer. You tick the correct answer. You know the answer. So B is the correct answer. Now question number 8. What does secularism mean in India? Explain with an example. Here your answer may vary, but sample answer. Secularism means that the state does not recognize any religion as an official religion. It keeps equal distance from all religions, and people are free to practice, profess, or propagate their religions. In India, all religions are treated equally. Nobody can be discriminated against on the basis of religion. Question number 9. Khalid lives in India. He sports a beard and wears a skull cap to work. Both symbolize his religion. Can he be forced to remove them just because his way of dressing is different from the others in his office? Give reasons to support your answer. Here also your answer may vary. You match your answers only if your point of view is correct, then no need to change your answer. Nobody can interfere with the way Khalid chooses to dress or look spatially if these are sanctioned by his religion. As he lives in India, and India is a secular country, so nobody, not even the state, can interfere with his religious beliefs. Question number 10, Hot's question is: the preamble to our constitution states our national goals and also describes the nature of our society. Explain this statement using examples from the preamble. The preamble states that India is a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. These features describe the nature of our government. As a democratic country, Indian citizens have the power to form their own government. As a sovereign country, it is free from any external control. The national goals such as equality, justice, liberty, and fraternity are stated in the preamble. For example, the preamble states that all citizens will be granted equality of status and opportunity, and that the law is equal for everyone. Clear, children? I hope all the answers of practice questions are clear to you. Now, additional questions. And the first question is: match the following. So, in match the following, what you have to do? Do yourself. Question number 2: if you were to write a constitution for your school, which 5 most important rules would you want everyone to follow? Give reasons for your answer. Here, your answers may vary. You can choose any of the 5 rules that they follow in school, but you have to give reasons of your answer also. Clear? Now, question number 3 is: how do you know that India is a secular country? Explain with an example. We know that India is a secular country because we have the right to freedom of religion. We can practice, profess, or propagate our religion. Religious instructions are not allowed in government schools. People from all faith can build their places of worship anywhere in the country. Question number 4. What is meant by sovereign? How do you know that India is a sovereign country? Sovereign means that a country is free from any external control. India is an independent country and no foreign country can interfere in India's internal or external matters. Question number 5 is: give an example when equality may be denied to someone. Here also your answers may vary. When someone may be denied admission to a school because of caste or gender. So, because of caste and gender, maybe any school can deny it to give admission of to someone. Then question number 6 is: of all the key features of the preamble, which do you think is the most important for our country and why? This is Hot's question. Here you can write in your own words and your answers may vary here. The sample answer is students can choose any of the key features Okay, you can choose any of the key features of the preamble, as you can choose equality or justice or democracy, and you have to give reasons for your choice. For example, I choose a democratic government. So, a democratic government is the most important feature because it gives people the power to form the government. I hope every answer are clear to you. Practice questions, additional questions, and worksheet questions. Okay, children. Now we will discuss bonus questions. As the first set I had given, without rules there should be chaos, disorder, and dash in the country. And the answer was injustice, because the options I had given peace, justice, and regulation, so that are not correct word. Only the correct word is without rules, means injustice. And the second question, in the second set, I had given who was the chairman of the drafting committee, and you know the answer of that question, and I hope you all have given the correct answer. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. In the third set, in India, the states does not with the religious belief. So India is a secular country, so India does not interfere. The states does not interfere. The correct word was interfere. In the fourth set I had given, India is an independent country. It means that India is sovereign. Sovereign means, I told you what is the meaning of sovereign. Sovereign means possessing highest power of authority, as India is an independent country and no foreign power can interfere in her internal and external matter. Now, children, prepare whole block 13, India's constitution, because your block assessment will held on Wednesday 28th of July and timing 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So on Monday, I will start block 14. So read the section 1 of block 14 of Monday's class. Have a nice day, children. Thank you. Bye bye.